Good morning, it is Monday, and welcome to a brand new week. What it is, I have no idea. 16th, 17th, 18th, it is November 18th. It's my last full week before Thanksgiving break. So we actually have 2 days next week that I still have to come to school. I'm used to having a full week off. We used to have a full week off in New Mexico, but we didn't when I first started. So maybe things will change. Gotta stay positive. So anyway, I just pulled out all of the stuff that I have for this week. I came in this morning, and I've only been here a couple minutes, but I went ahead and unloaded all my stuff, got the stuff out so I can kind of look through it all, just so I'm ready for today. Today we do have our mini family in the morning, and we are going to be doing some kind of handshake activity. I have to go over and look over exactly what we need to be doing, but we're doing something like we're gonna be saying who we are and saying 3 things about ourselves, which I need to jot down 3 things about me, so that way I am prepared and I'm not like, let me think. So I needed to do that before. So we need to come up with some kind of handshake type deal. This week we are doing the long I sound. So we're doing I consonant E. I need to get that up on All Words So Fine. My students did awesome. My students love doing it, but they love to do it at the most inappropriate times. So it's like, I'm in the middle of teaching something and they'll just get up and walk up there. I'm like, no. Not while I'm teaching. We don't go up and put words on the board, okay? So we're still in that practice zone of getting it going, but my students love it. If they love doing it while I'm in the middle of teaching, I think that's a pretty good thing. So, fit on Instagram, but I can't remember who was the one that posted it. But if I can remember, I'll link it, I'll put the name right here to give credit. I don't remember exactly who it was. This is their spelling word practice. We're gonna be doing uppercase and lowercase words. For math, we are continuing on finding missing addends. So, I need to look at my book. My book is across the room though. And then for their interactive notebook, they are gonna be subtracting bigger numbers, 2-digit numbers, and subtracting 0s, 1s, and 2s. We were supposed to do verbs last week and we totally did not do it. So I did print off some stuff for verbs so I can start working on that this week. And then I just have a big pile of stuff for their MTSS groups. So as you can see, big pile. So I need to get all that sorted out for MTSS groups, but I'm gonna set that all to the side so my desk is all cleared off. And then today we have counselor in the afternoon, so that's when I will go through my lovely basket. It's not too bad this time because I went through a lot of it last week, so it's not too horrible, but there's some stuff that keeps getting put back in there, which if you use the basket situation, which if you want to know more about it, I'll do a Coffee Talk Monday maybe about it or something. I kind of explained a little bit about it, but if you want some more info, let me know. And I'm pretty sure I've done a video on it before, but if you want to know because you're new or you forgot and you don't want to go back and find the video because I don't remember which one it is, just let me know and I'll do it. Anyway, some stuff keeps getting put back in there just because there are things that I just need to get them done. I don't have the time to do it at this point. So one of them is putting labels on the book so I can put them into my classroom library. But some of the stuff just get put back in if I'm not using it. I'm like, we'll get to it later and I'll put it back in there. So not a bad thing to put stuff back in the thing. You don't have to clear it every week. There's no rule. But anyways, it is Monday, so it is time for Coffee Talk Monday. So cue the intro. All right, for this week's Coffee Talk Monday, it has to do with doubt, okay? And doubting yourself and having those little self-doubt conversations in your brain where you're wanting to do something and your brain's like, I don't think you're gonna be very good at it, or you don't know what you're doing, those kind of things. So I am one of those type of people where I have all these ideas in my head of things that I want to do. And a lot of times, not always, but sometimes my brain will tell me that I'm not gonna be good at it, or I'm going to fail, or it's gonna be horrible. And so guess what happens? I don't do it. And so I always, but I have like, I'm just one of those, I'm those type of people that I have like tons of stuff that I want to do in my lifetime. So like starting a podcast, YouTube channel was one of them. I'm so glad I did this one. So I get to meet with people who like you. So, but I do, every time I film a video and I'm editing it, I do have, sometimes I'll have doubt in my mind of like, this is not gonna be a good, very good video. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just like this thing that pops up in my head, and doing some new things now where I'm looking into maybe doing like virtual assistant type jobs. And because I like doing the little side hustle stuff where I have like a little job on the side that I do at home because I just like that kind of thing. And it kind of, the virtual assistant thing would like tie into a lot of for my creativity type side because I love being creative, like doing that kind of stuff. But I always have self-doubt. And so it's like, when I'm doing this podcasting thing, it's like I'm always finding reasons not to do it. So it's like, oh, well, my office is too echoey. I can't do it in there. And I don't have a closet I can sit in to do this. And we don't have the space because like we have our basements, right now it's been ripped up because we had leaks in the basement. So we're getting those fixed. So I'm like, well, we don't have a space down the basement yet for it. It is something that we're looking to do. We just don't have yet. So it's like I keep telling myself these things, even with the virtual assistant thing. I'm like, I'm not going to be very good at it. Or people are going to be having the same services that I have, so no one's going to buy from me. Like, I have these things in the back of my mind. But this weekend, I actually sat down and I created some things I got this book. I have a book. I don't know what I do with it. I have this like bound book, and I just like sat last night or yesterday and I sat and I read out, okay, these are the services I can do. Like I can do YouTube editing, I can do these kind of things. And so I jotted down like a bunch of the stuff that I can do. So that way I've gotten started. When you have those self-doubt things, don't let that stop you. And I know that it's so hard when you do have them, but you have to have that mindset of, you know what, I can do this. It might take some work and it's going to be hard, but I can do this. So don't let the self-doubt in your brain stop you from being you and doing what you love to do. If you have any suggestions on great ways that you conquer that self-doubt, comment down below, please, so other people can see some helpful tips on conquering self-doubt, because it is not a fun thing to have, but we get it and we have it. And I, it pops in my mind all the time when I'm starting new things, like, this is not going to be good, but you know what? It may not be bad. And if I fail, I fail. So what? At least I tried. Morning. It is November 19th, 2019. It is Tuesday, and I started putting up all my words on the word wall just because I was having so much trouble remembering to do it. I was like, I'll just put them all up and it'll be fine. But some of the letters, let's see if I can get it here. Some of the letters are too close together, so I can get them all to fit. So I've been trying to adjust them. So that's what I did yesterday during my counselor time. I was trying to adjust the word wall, and now I have this huge mess all over my desk, and I can't get it over. So I don't know. I need to go through and sort them out, like get them into piles again, because I don't know what happened. I think yesterday when I was getting ready to leave, I bumped them and knocked all the letters or the words all over, and I was just like, I don't really care, I'm leaving. So I just left it, and I was like, I'll be here tomorrow. The C's are too close to the D's, and I have I have more C's that need to go up. So I need to kind of shift over things a little bit. So that's a project I started and have not finished. So I need to get that done soon. Otherwise, I'm going to have a mess on my desk forever. Right now, I'm not going to work on it because I need to get other stuff done. And then this Friday is our Thanksgiving lunch with like the kids and their parents and all that stuff like that, and the teachers get their own Thanksgiving lunch, and I'm not sure how that works. I've never done it before, but I did sign up for a lunch just because they sent out an email and said, hey, somebody, I can't remember who it is, but somebody's paying for your lunches, so if you want one, sign up. So I signed up for one. Yesterday, amazingly enough, we got all of our stuff done. So yeah. No, did we? No, we still didn't get to verbs again. Like, oh, the verbs. What I really need to do, I need to create an anchor chart, so I need to get that done. And so maybe I'll do that this morning. What time is it? 7:20. I'll try to get that done this morning before I go. Yesterday, and it was amazing too because we had our mini family activity in the morning. That takes up quite a bit of the morning. So like we didn't get done with that until 8:45. So then we were kind of like behind on things, but we got all our stuff done. I did only get one guided reading center done yesterday. So we'll have to catch up on the rest. Try to get something today. I don't think we're going to make it through probably more than 2 today, but it'll be okay. But as long as I'm meeting with my grips, I'm okay with that. Because they do also have MTSS, so it's not like they're not getting any instruction time, so it's like they go to PE, come back, and then we have MTSS. So they're not really losing a lot. And my MTSS grip gets me for almost 25 minutes, almost 30 minutes. So they get a good amount of time. So for spelling practice, doing it right at 3 ways. This again was from Miss Davis. It is part of a writing word work activity book or something. This one here is I can subtract with doubles. So today they're going to be using addition to solve subtraction using doubles. And again, this was our thing. It came from Wonders. I try not to do too many Wonders worksheets, but they're kind of nice to have, especially for like grammar activities. And I don't use them too often. I think I did 2 this week. So, and then today's read aloud is called The Great Big Gigantic Turnip. But I'm going to go ahead and get to it. And I'm going to go ahead and make my anchor chart. Good morning. It is Wednesday. It is November 20th. And as you can see, I finally got my bulletin, the whole word wall all done. It looks fantastic. Some of the letters might be a little crooked, but I don't care anymore. It took me all day long yesterday to get it done. So every free second that I had, I was trying to get this bulletin board done. And I actually did it the day before too, so I've been doing it for 2 days. I love it. I think it came out really nice, and the kids were like, wow, that's a lot of words. Yep. And that can be just one of those things that I'm really bad at putting them up. Like, I'm not good at it, and so it's just better to have them all up. And I can just tell the kids to look up there for the words. So, and that way I don't have to worry about doing it. And, they still learn the words every week, just like normal. It's going to be easier on me. I don't see what the big deal is having all the words up. The kids will be familiar with the words as they come along. And, and they allow them more time and more access to using the word wall. So, and the other thing I wanted to share with you guys, I do have my staff meeting today in like 20 minutes. So, but I did want to share with you guys, I got my checklist done and it came out so cute. This clip art, I don't know where, I got it off of Teacher Pay Teachers. I don't know, it was a freebie I think I got. So it's really cute. Now, what I did first, okay, so let me explain to you, because it's been a long time since I've done one of these checklists with you guys. And so I have tons of new subscribers and stuff. So what I usually do is I jotted it all down inside my planner first. I used one of the note pages in the back, just planned out what exactly I wanted to put down. Then I print it. And I don't laminate it or anything yet. I just use it to make sure it's going to work for me. That way I can make changes on it and stuff. And as you can see down here at the bottom, I forgot to put on MTSS stuff. So I'll need to add that onto the original document. So I just have it saved. I just did a PowerPoint. Put the thing, I just made boxes. And then this is a little, one of the symbols. It's a circle, and I just put that on there and put the words. So, you know, pretty easy. The fonts I used was KG The Fighter, and this is Barlow Semi-Condensed. So those are the two fonts that I used. So I'm gonna use it this week, make changes to it if I need to. If I notice maybe something didn't work, or I don't like the way it was worded, or any of that stuff, I can just jot down on it, and then I will adjust it again next week. If I need to, I'll print another copy, see how that works for me, and then I'll make my final copy. So I give it a couple trial runs just to see how it's gonna work for me, because once you laminate it, it's final. That's it, like you laminated it. You can't make your changes anymore. You know, I guess I can always do another one, but that's such a waste of a laminating sheet. You know how laminating sheets are like gold around with teachers, you know? You don't just laminate things because you want to laminate. It's final. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys too. I mean, I got that done now. So I'm checking stuff off my list. This morning, before I go to my meeting, I am going to pull some stuff for next week. Next week I only have two days because it is Thanksgiving week, and we actually have school for 2 days that week. So I'm going to plan out some activities. It's not going to be new curriculum. I'm not doing any stuff from Wonders or anything. We're going to do like turkey close reads, and we're going to do like fun stuff. And that's my plan for those 2 days. Then I'm also going to plan for the following week when we come back from Thanksgiving break, so that way that's all done too. So we're going to use my checklists and get it all done. So here we go. Thursday, it is, I think, 11/21, yeah. It's November 21st. So yesterday, I didn't get a chance to even vlog. In our PLC yesterday, we went over, so like, it was supposed to be collaboration time. So this was time that we were supposed to get with like other people and collaborate on stuff. Me and the second grade teacher had talked about maybe collaborating together to figure out like what we're gonna do in the 100th day of school, or figure out what we're gonna do for our Christmas celebration type thing. Me and the other second grade teacher decided to go ahead, and it's really cool. So she's like, typically we do the Polar Express, but a lot of these kids have already done the Polar Express, except for the kindergartners. But so like we were gonna do it K through 2. And so we had talked about it, and we came up with this idea to do the Grinch. So we're doing a whole Grinch themed stuff. It's super cool. So we brainstormed like tons of ideas, which I need to type them up so I can send them to everybody. So we have all these ideas, and what we were going to do is break everybody up. So there's 5 of us. Yeah, there's five of us. So each one of us will get about 14 kids. And they'll come to each one of our rooms, and they'll rotate around in these centers at the beginning of the day. And then they'll rotate through, and we'll do these activities with the students. And then in the afternoon, after we get done with our specials and all that stuff that we have, we will start the Grinch movie. And it's the newer one, the one that came out, I think, last year. They'll have Grinch floats, so they'll have like sherbet and Sprite or something. So that was our idea. It was super cute. And I'm like, I think it's... I've always done the Polar Express. Like, that was something I've always done. And it's great. And I really enjoy doing it with my other groups I've done it, but this is different. And I kind of enjoy this. Like, it's going to be a little different. It's going to be neat. So we came up with tons of ideas, like doing the Grinch face. There was one where they did the Grinch handprint. So you do the handprint, and that's his face. And then they had like a body that came along with it. We had games like Pin the Heart on the Grinch. And somebody could read the Grinch story. I thought about doing for my room, which we had talked about, is doing a directed drawing using Art for Kids Hub, so they can do a directed drawing of the Grinch and like play the video and they can do it and they can color. We talked about making Grinch ornaments and doing connected dots, doing some kind of STEM activities. Like we had tons of stuff listed. So I need to have this list up so I can send it to everybody so they can start picking what they want, or they can come up with their own thing. That's what we said. We're like, you can like, because we didn't have everybody there to collaborate with. So we were like, you could choose some of these activities, here's some ideas, or you can do your own. You're on your own if that's what you choose. Like we don't have anything for you. And then, so yeah, so I don't know. I think it's gonna be super cool though. I'm super excited about it. I don't know. I said super like twice. I don't know what the deal was. But yeah, we got done. It was like almost 4:05, and I'm like, boom, I'm out of here. And I was gone. So oh, by the way, okay, so if you guys are in an area where you have snow days or ice days or whatever you want to call them, I created a t-shirt that is in our Etsy store. And I don't think I have all the colors listed on here, but I'll post a link to it down in the description. But I created a t-shirt. I think it's super cute. I'm so excited about it. I'm sorry I'm trying to sell it to you guys, but it's such a cute t-shirt. I was like so excited about it. But it's cute. It just says like, this is my snow day outfit. So it looks like that. There's orange, black. Oh no, so that was brown, I think. There was brown, black. I think there's a light gray and a dark gray. That's the dark gray. That's the one I ordered because I wanted to get a sample of it to see what it looked like. So I got a sample of it. So that's the dark gray. That's what I bought. But they have a light gray. Sorry, it's not sliding. That would be that's the navy blue, which actually looks kind of greenish in the picture, but I'm not sure what it looks like in person. And there's a purple. I don't know. I was excited about them. And they're a jersey tee, so they're really soft. I don't know much about them just because I haven't got it in yet, but I did order it. They did ship it yesterday. But yeah, if you guys are interested, once my t-shirt comes, I'll show you guys what mine looks like. But I thought it'd be super cute to wear when I have a snow day. I can wear that with some pajamas and be like, boop, snow day outfit. So I thought they were funny. I thought it was cute. I don't know. Today we have a pep assembly at the end of the day. I need to check the schedule. I thought it was tomorrow, but then they ended up moving it. 'Cause tomorrow is our Thanksgiving dinner for lunch activity thing. So I think so they moved it. I want to say they moved it to today, but I'm not positive. It could have always been on today and I just wrote down the wrong date. I don't know. I'm crazy like that. But that's today. We have to be in there at 2:15 because I think it starts at 2:30. That's today's. So we'll see how that goes. So that means today's gonna be kind of rushed and kind of crazy, but it's totally fine. We'll beat through it. Usually our afternoons are kind of on Thursdays we won't have library today, or we'll need to try to go at a different time. I don't know. I'll have to talk to somebody and find that out. But that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. I'll talk to you guys later. It is Friday. Yeah. It is November 22nd. It is Friday. Super excited. That means next week we have 2 days and then Thanksgiving break. So, and I plan tons of kind of like fun stuff for the kids next week. Just because it is only 2 days and I'm like, there's no point in me teaching curriculum and stuff if it's only for 2 days. We do have the Thanksgiving lunch today. So we're going a little bit early. I think they said we're supposed to line up at 10:50, which is like super early for lunch. I'm like, whatever. But they do eat like the whole time. It's just so they can get through the line and everything, because I think they're expecting it to be really long, because we are going to have parents and stuff here too. So at 9:30, I have our collaboration meeting with my first grade team. So we'll go over and we'll do that at 9:30. That goes to 10:30. So that goes like almost, I think we're supposed to go till 10:45 at that point, but they said they're going to try to get us out a little bit earlier so we can get back to our rooms and, you know, get our kids ready to go on our way to the next stop. So, next stop, go to the Thanksgiving lunch. So the afternoon will just be us time trying to get stuff done. I have so many kids absent right now because we have the stomach bug going around, and so I keep having kids absent all the time. So it's like, oh, and they're gone. They're not just gone for one day. They're gone for like 3 days because the stuff is like so bad. So, and I've been sanitizing and cleaning everything. So I have a couple stories that we didn't end up not reading this week. So I'll play catch up on those ones. That's why I was doing Fridays. If you guys ever, I mean, I tell you guys about this all the time, but Friday is my catch up day where things that don't happen throughout the week, I catch them up on Fridays. So, and I don't know, I got that cinnamon dulce, or I don't know how you say it. I always say dolce, but I got that, but it's like, I don't know, it doesn't have the same flavor that it did last time. I mean, it's still decent, but I don't think I'll do it again. I had one last week, which is when Rudy and I last weekend, we went to Wichita. And so on the way through, we stopped and got Starbucks on our way out of town. And I got an iced coffee with the caramel brulee, like syrup. Oh my God, that was so good. I should have done it this time. I just should have. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to want something a little more holiday festive, you know, and it just, no. Bad choice. I don't know. It's so much different. This one here, it tastes like, kind of tastes like those chocolate covered cherries that you get. I think they're called cordial cherries or something. I don't know. Whatever. They're the ones that had like the chocolate shell, and then they have like weird like yucky cream inside of them with the maraschino cherry inside of it. Those things are disgusting, by the way. If you like those, I'm sorry, but those things are disgusting. The best way to eat those is throw them in the trash. But it kind of has that flavor. So I'm not really digging it this time. It was so much better last time. I don't know what it is. Friday note. So, oh, what a day today was. It was like super crazy, but we survived it. Today was their family lunch, or like Thanksgiving lunch thing, which actually went pretty well. Like we landed a little early, we like got right in there. I mean, there was some waiting, but it wasn't like super long waiting, and the food was really good. Like I was surprised because somebody, I can't remember who it is, but somebody pays for our lunch for the teachers to eat, because like normally we're supposed to pay, and so but some other company pays for our lunches. So I don't know I can't remember who it is, and so as long as I signed up for it, I got paid for it. So it wasn't like the lunches that I had in New Mexico, like where it was like kind of a mix of the stuffing and the turkey like all together. You got a full piece of turkey. I was like, dang, nice. So it was really good. So we had that, but then it was like 1 o'clock. So then we started math centers. We got math centers like almost done. We did 3 of the 4, and then we went to recess, came back, finished the last one, did our spelling test, and then they had like we did their art project, which we just did art for Kids Hub because they did something really quick, and then they earned their computer time. Like overall, it was a really good day. It was just really, really busy. I am done for this vlog, and I'm gonna wait till this bump is done. So I hope you guys like what you saw. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on all of my social media listed right down below. And until next time, don't forget to always be you. Bye. This week we are doing I consonant E, so we're doing the long E. So yesterday in our PLC, yesterday, I was gonna say yesterday again. So today we could be kind of in, Not a big deal, but yeah. So we got to have to do that. We'll have to do that this morning.